Okay, we ready?
Well, good morning. I hope you're doing well. We are back in Middle Earth, and Miss Marcellene has been asked to go speak to Galladir about a Marthiel and the Palantir. So, here we are.
What can I do for you?
Marcellene, I had not expected to see you again so soon. Why have you come to me?
Could I speak with you a moment?
You say you have come from Laerdan, and that he believes I may play a part in reclaiming the Palantir that was taken from Cardoom? Seeing stone is wholly evil, I see that now. I wish I had never been made to gaze into it. Mordrambor has paid for his torment of me, but even that will never be enough to satisfy his debt. No act of vengeance will bring back my poor lost Lorniel. Laerdan speaks the truth. Even as Mordrambor brought me forth from the gates of Cardoom, the hateful images of the Palantir still burned into my mind. I clutched in my hand the black cloth with which the seeing stone was covered when not in use. The terrible events of that day had all but pushed it from my memory, but I remember it now. Hold the Palantir only with this finely woven cloth bag, else the stone will seek to show you such things that might bring you to despair. Do not touch the Palantir without this bag. I do not wish for you to endure what I was made to endure. Give Laerdan my good wishes, but warn him not to underestimate our enemy. He's a good elf and true, but in him alone I have recognized the terrible burden I have borne in the days since Lorniel was lost to me. Something gnaws at his heart, and I fear it will bring him to harm if he does not guard against it. So he happened to conveniently have the cloth that covered the Palantir. And now we are to bring it to Laerdan. Alright, so we can just sail away to Tenedir, even though we're not near a body of water that goes anywhere. Anywhere. Literally anywhere. Alright. We're back at Tenedir. Let's go find Laerdan and talk to him, shall we? Hopefully he will heed Galladir's words. Somebody needs to heed somebody's words, because things are getting pretty serious. But Galladir seems to also believe that Laerdan isn't telling us everything. Gee, I figure somebody else had to notice. It wasn't just my imagination, right? Laerdan is hiding something. I assume it has some... He must have had some horrible run-in with the Marthiel, right? There is a note pinned to Laerdan's door. And what does it say? My friends, too long have I fled from my obligations, but no more. I go now to Barad Tironn, where I alone will confront a Marthiel. It is not right that I should send you to wrest the Palantir from her clutches when I am to blame for much of her evil. I will no longer shirk my responsibility. If I succeed, there will be no cause for fear. If I fail, I will have fallen during what I should have done long ago. The debt must be paid, and if I perish in its payment, even that would be just. Would that I could see you in person and tell you why I must do this, but I cannot. Out of kindness and friendship, you would seek to dissuade me, and I fear I am not strong enough to maintain my course when confronted with such persuasions. Do not follow me, my friends. This is something I must do alone. Laerdan. The actual heck. Like I said, there's definitely something. It sounds like he had a chance to stop a Marthiel once and failed to do so. Now he's going to go off alone, like an absolute idiot, and try to do it now. And I thought elves were supposed to be the wise ones.
Greetings.
What is this? A note from Laerdan? This is my fault, Marcellene. How could I have been such a fool? Laerdan offered to watch the prisoner for a time, and I agreed. I have not felt well for some time, and I thought some fresh air would do me well. I've said as much to you, if you recall. The prisoner must have said something to Laerdan during that time, woven some foul tangle of words. What sad irony for Laerdan to succumb to this treachery when he has oft spoke to us of its dangers. All has been done according to the will of Amarthiel.
Thou art too late. All has been according to the wishes of Angmar's regent.
My jailer is a fool, Marcellene, but even he is not the fool thou art, given to pride and an irresistible desire to do good. And yet, what is good? Thou hast done only what the regent of Angmar, and I, her greatest servant, desired of thee. It was no accident that brought me to the tomb of long-dead Elendil, with so few servants. Thou didst not think Amarthiel would needlessly risk the life of one so valuable, surely. While I have had the running errands about the city and on pilgrimage to 4 stars of vast Ninwheel, she has been gazing into the Palantir she retrieved from Cardoom, willing it to show her that which she seeks. I am greater now than Goldishire, for it was her suggestion that I told you he bore 10 more ghoul. He thought to use it to challenge her for leadership of Angmar. Thou were a useful pawn in his removal. Amarthiel shall thank thee for it. But now I have completed my greatest task, the task for which she sent me to thee, Marcellene, the delivery of Laerdan to her at Barad Tironn. She has much in store for the elf, much for which she has waited long. Didst thou think that Laerdan was innocent? Thou art twice the fool then, or thrice so. Run to thy master, Marcellene, and tell Calanglad of thy folly. Laerdan will not return from Barad Tironn. Or if he does, it will be in the form none shall recognize, wholly twisted and evil. I have but one task remaining to me, and I will relish its execution. Well, hello, random person. Hope you're having fun. You seem to perhaps be doing these quests too. $140. Appear to be a high elf. Not determine what your class is. Been around for a while though. You got at least a 13-year frame. Oh, so he's earlier on in the quest, and I'm sitting there following him like a fool. But yeah, another long-time player. Well, Laerdan isn't who we think he is, huh? Or what we think he is. And that guy is certain that something's going to happen to Laerdan that's going to turn him into a bad guy. I hope that's not the case. I kind of like the guy, even if he is withholding information. Now I'm pretty sure that information is very serious. I'm not even certain we're going to be able to stop Amarthiel. Calanglad.
How can I be of service?
Every decision I have made has gone ill, Marcellene. My thoughts of victory turn to ash, even as it seems so near. For Laerdan to pay this price for the mistaken pride of the Dunedain fills me with sorrow. May 1,000 curses fall upon the heads of Mordrambor and his fell mistress. Nay, I will not give in to despair, though things seem darkest. Our prisoner is a creature of lies and deceit, and despite his cruel whisperings, we have won great victories in Annuminas. Can this be a ruse, risen from the desperation of a captive whose plans have not borne the expected fruit? Can it be that Amarthiel's search has gone less well than she hoped, and that Mordrambor seeks now to fill us with despair, where none should be? We may be able to save Laerdan, and recover the Palantir as he intended. Though he has left us, perhaps the Dunedain can repay Laerdan for his friendship. One last assault on the steps of Barad Tironn may go get you and your friends within the walls. And we shall see if there is any truth in Mordrambor's word. We shall see if the time has come yet for despair, or if our greatest victory is at hand.
What can I do for you?
Too long have I delayed, hoping to reclaim the city from the forces of Angmar, but I see now that victory at Annuminas will not be complete if Amorthiel learns location on Nortwil. We will have traded victory here for defeat elsewhere. This was the lesson of Laerdan, but I did not see it. Speak to me when your allies are ready, and we will launch a final assault upon Barad Tironn. If we are successful, you have access to the inner chamber, where one of you must pick up the Palantir and carry it back to the entrance, where I will be waiting. If you have the finely woven cloth bag given to you by Galadir, the Palantir should not harm you. Protect the bearer from the attack. Okay, so this is meant for fellowship, but if you choose to undertake the quest alone, you will get an inspiration boost. I sure hope so, because we're going in.
Laerdan, succumbing to the whisperings of Mordrambor, foolishly seeks to confront Amarthiel at Barad Tironn, where she seeks to use the Palantir to find Narquil. The only hope for the Free Peoples is for the Palantir to be recovered from her grasp.
So, what are we doing? Enter Barad Tironn and search for the Palantir. Maybe if we were targeting the right thing. It is time to darken my sword. Okay. Oh, a couple more, you guys. Roll. Oh, he's a tough one. And he runs away. Okay, I don't know why you ran past me. You will not find me so weak. Marcellene, what are you doing here?
Great.
Marcellene,
Shadow upon my heart.
why have you come here? This is not your fight. I need to confront Amarthiel on my own, as I should have done long ago. The time has passed, my friend. If I can hold Amarthiel's attention long enough, you will be able to seize the Palantir. We will challenge her together, and perhaps she will not realize her peril. When I give you the word, you must seize the Palantir and immediately run to the entrance of Barad Tironn. Do not delay. Bring it to Calenglad, and perhaps I will be able to set right my errors of old. May the Valor smile upon your endeavor and mine. Let us go. When I give the word, one of you must seize the Palantir and bring it out of Barad Tironn, but not before I give the word. Oof. Amarthiel, I have come to you at last. I see trees, the trees of the wilderness. The troll straws? Norchville is... I've come to finish this. Mordrambor did his work well. I did not think he would come. Did you not? So Angmar's new regent, your days are too long already, and they end here. Northuil awaits me within the wilderness. Wait, one of you grab the Palantir and bring it to Calenglad, and quickly. Ooh. That was pretty dark. And see, we have it in the bag. I have nobody guarding me. I better shake a leg. You have delivered the Palantir. We have no time to waste, Marcellene. I weep for Laerdan, but we must retrieve the Palantir and remove it from Annuminas. Are you ready?
Long have the rangers of the north guarded the ruins of Annuminas. When Amarthiel came, they struggled to repel her, and after a bitter battle, managed to recover the Palantir. But victory came with a terrible price, and Amarthiel saw something in the Palantir which might lead her to Narquil.
The troll shaws, huh?
What do you need?
The victory is bittersweet, my friend, for Laerdan has been taken by the enemy, and we do not have the numbers to stage another assault upon Barad Tironn. I hear that he is lost to us, and although the Palantir is now free of Amarthiel's clutches, it seems she learned at least some of the information she sought. Only time now keeps her from reclaiming Northuil, the ring she lost so long ago. I will bring the Palantir to one that will keep it safe. We have done what we could, Marcellene, but it was not enough. 100 curses upon the Iron Crown. It has taken so much from us, and for every victory it deals us a dozen hurts. And yet we fight on. It has always been the way of the Dunedain, and I know it is your way as well. What else is there to do? We will fight on in Laerdan's name, and in the names of all those who have fallen, and one day Amarthiel will pay for each and every one. I swear it on the bones of my fathers, and my father's fathers. We will see it done, Marcellene. What we got? No. 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 That. That's probably worth the most, so we'll take it.
How can I be of service?
We cannot grieve now for Laerdan, Marcellene. Amarthiel will not hesitate to make use of her newly found knowledge. If only we had been able to seize the Palantir in time, her search for Northuil might have remained fruitless. Nay, there is little use in dwelling on the past. Take comfort in this, Marcellene. We know what Amarthiel saw within the depths of the Seeing Stone, for she spoke of it when you and Laerdan entered Barad Tironn. Did she not speak of the wilderness of the Trollshaws? She has revealed to us her next movement. And if we act with haste, we may yet find Northuil before she does. We have not the numbers to prevent her servants from leaving Evendom, but we cannot at least be alerted of their movement. Two of my brethren watch the roads out of Evendom. They must be told what to expect. That Amarthiel may be planning to send her servants by various roads out of Evendom. Seek Torgethier at the Evendom Gate, northeast of here, and at the pass to the fields of Fornas, and Galfanil on a small rise overlooking the Brandolf, far to the south of here, and east of the halfling village of Dwelling. Tell them what we suspect of Amarthiel's plans, and they are to send ravens to Tinadir at the first sign of Angmar movement. They are not to engage any such patrols in open battle. Go with haste. With our strength in arms is found lacking, information must be our greatest ally. So we need... head out to a couple of places. At this point, we really should do a some side quests and do the stuff around Evendom, because, well, we still don't have any of the stables. But, that's fine. So, Amarthiel has most likely killed Laerdan. Which is very unfortunate. He was nice. I mean, like I said, he was clearly keeping secrets, but he was nice. Now he's gone. We're in the troll shaws, huh? I was gonna say, perhaps we should just be going straight to the troll shaws, but I guess warning the patrols to keep an eye out for movement would be wise. Very foggy and dark here, and there are Oathbreakers patrolling the road. Will not bother us because, well, we're well over level. Another reason we should get this stuff done. We can get it done relatively easily and finally get those stables, huh?
How can I be of service?
I will take your news to heart, Marcellene, and send a raven to Calenglad at the first sign of Angmar leaving Evendom. I have seen naught yet, however. It has been unusually quiet. So, part 2 is... way somewhere else. If you look at these ruins, you can tell this was a really nice place once. Of course, I have to wonder about these Oathbreakers in Evendom of all places. Wouldn't they have been Dunedain? You're telling me Dunedain were breaking their oath? Surely not. Ooh. I'm kind of surprised Amarthiel didn't expect us, unless she did expect us to do that. Because it does seem like she's leading us on a merry chase, doesn't it? Alright, back on horse. So, he is... Wow, a lot further away than I thought he was. So we've made it this far. We can make it the rest of the way. And it's a beautiful night, isn't it? Nice clear sky, loads and loads of stars. Couldn't see stars like that unless you live way out in the country. Much light pollution in cities to see the sky like this. Kind of pretty sparse area. Well, I could imagine maybe setting up a house over there, being real close to the river, access to water when you need it. Bulwar's sword. Ah, I see him. I have news. Oh, her. I have news from Calenglad.
How can I be of service?
Thank you for the news, Marcellene. Though it is worrisome, I think it unlikely that Marthiel would choose to send her warriors to the Trollshaws by the road I want. But I will send a raven to Calenglad at once if it does come to pass. But I must disagree with Calenglad's wishes on one matter. If a Marthiel does choose to send her Angmar south along this road, I will not stand idly by. Though I fall in battle with the enemy, I will keep at least some Angmar from passing into the Shire. Nay, do not seek to change my mind. I will not be swayed in this. I will send my raven first, of course. Alright, lady, you're an idiot. Talk to Calenglad. Alright, so at least now we can say we sailed back there because we're along a body of water. I don't think he's gonna like that news one bit.
What do you need?
Beyond my thanks, Marcellene, I wish we could prevent the Angmar from leaving Evendom in search of Nortwil. But I know that we do not have the strength of arms to succeed in this. At least we will know when the patrols have set out. I should have expected Galphoniel to refuse my wish that she not engage the enemy in battle, but I would not have her throw her life away lightly. My heart tells me that if a Marthiel chooses the long road to Trollshaws and passes through the Barandolf, Galphoniel's sacrifice will do naught to forestall the inevitable. Now that we have warning when Angmar begin their search, we must begin our own, Marcellene. If we are to find Nortwil, we must learn everything there is to know about it. The time has come to confront Mordrambor.
How can I be of service?
Mordrambor has proven an unreliable and dangerous prisoner for us thus far, Marcellene, but now he will recompense for his betrayal. He will tell us what he knows of a Marthiel's lost ring, Nortwil, or he will never again see the light of day. He cannot know its location, or his mistress would have it. No need for the Palantir, but anything he can tell us of its power or history may be of use. I will go with you to speak with the Black Numenorian. He has proven able to enscarl the minds of others, and we will have better fortune if we confront him together and steel ourselves against his trickery. I have some words for our prisoner concerning the fate of Laerdan as well. Mordrambor will rue the day he sent the elf to his death. Speak with me when you are ready to go. Alright, so Calenglad plans on confronting Mordrambor himself, which perhaps he should have done a while ago, but now he is definitely steeled against the evil sorcerer's charms. Of course, we will continue that next time. Until then, bye for now.